Hey, it's MK, and I am back with another Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch we are working with is by Tara Van Morsel. It was designed just for this series. I keep forgetting to mention that, but these are all exclusively designed just for Christy's 30 Days of Sketches. So I think that that is amazing. So I am going to pull everything out of the envelope that I had put in for this sketch. Now, this is a two-fold envelope. I usually do two sketches or two-page kits within the one envelope, using the pockets to differentiate what goes with what page kit. So for this one, it happened to house both of my foodie layouts. And so I am double upping on some of the supplies because they were both food related and similar to, but not exact, in color wise or collection wise. All right, so I'm just sharing with you guys a few of the things that I will be using. I've got some fussy cut out flowers from a Close to My Heart kit, I believe called Plum Sugar something a while ago, like a long while ago. I have a cut file that says Sweet Life that I was potentially a title. I've got these two little chipboard words from, I want to say Lawn Fawn, that are potentially maybe used as a title. I have my photos, and then this cardstock piece right here is from Minte that I think is going to be just used as the wood grain planks. I also have this title set because I'm not sure what my title is going to be or whether or not I will have room for a large title. So I'm just winging it here. I'm not really sure until I have all my pieces gathered. So this one here, this gorgeous, gorgeous yellow polka dot from the Simple Stories What's Cooking collection will be used as my photo mats. And then I have this beautiful cartoony wood grain that's got this gorgeous floral on the other side that I'll be using for the layers on the page. So for some reason, I don't know why I went to go grab a white scrap. I needed a white base. I forgot to put that in my collection, but what I think I did was I think I pulled out both of them for my other foodie layout, and then I didn't realize that I needed it for this foodie layout. So I think it was with the paper kit, but it accidentally got pulled out. So new to the shop is this tearing ruler, and I thought that I would show it here on YouTube to let you guys know what it's all about, but it basically is double-sided, so you get two different types of tears. And then included with it is another type of tearing ruler that gives you the pinking, a large pinking design and a wave design. It's not necessarily scalloped, and it's not necessarily like really sharp pinking, but it's just supposed to give you guys a little jagged look without using the distress tool for those that don't like the mess that the distress tool creates or how long it takes. Like as you could see, it took me not hardly anything to rip my piece of paper, and then I just cut off the other side, so I have two ripped pieces. And by the time that I put all of my layers on top of one of the ripped sections, you really can't tell that they were from the same side. Like you couldn't tell that I took the ripped piece and used both halves of the ripped side. So I really do like that portion of the ripped section. So once I get my photos all matted and ready to go, I just wanted to share with you guys that I didn't have any vertical photos. Mine are going horizontal. So what I'm going to do to remedy that is I'm going to flip the sketch. So that way the sketch goes with the pictures rather than me trying to make the pictures fit with the original sketch. I'm just going to go ahead and flip it. Now, if I had one going vertical and one going horizontal, I probably would have left it and then put a smaller title because the horizontal photo actually goes in the direction that the title would have went in, and it would have replaced the large title, and I would have just used a smaller title. So adapting and improvising your photos, your sketches for your photos is a key element to continuing to create. Don't get discouraged that, you can't use that sketch because you don't have photos that go that way, or trying to find your horizontal photos or vertical photos in order to make that sketch. I found myself many, many years ago stagnant in creating because I felt like I needed to find photos that went with that particular sketch. Like I have to have up and down photos. I never would have thought to turn my sketch, even though it's just a simple little gesture or idea. I would have honestly never ever thought to, to do that back in the day when I first started scrapbooking. So now I adapt the sketch to work for my needs rather than vice versa. I work towards the sketch's needs. So anyways, I am using a couple layers. I've got that wood grain that I cut off and then I stretched it going behind my photos so it looks a little longer than what it is. And then for the floral piece, I just wanted a piece of pattern paper behind the photos. It wasn't necessarily that I wanted to showcase that pretty floral. I just wanted it back there as an additional layer because the sketch told me to. That is the only reason. I omitted a couple layers. There were a few other layers, like a black strip going right behind the title, and then a lighter blue strip in between the wood grain and the floral piece. Were definitely also part of the sketch, but I omitted those. I thought, you know what, there's such small layers being seen that in all honesty, I thought it would be okay if I left them out. So instead of using stars on this one, I decided to pull out some flowers. You know me, I'm a great star layout, you guys. I absolutely love when it comes to stars, but for some reason, when I like foodie layouts or when I like to do foodie layouts or in the mood of foodie layouts, I instantly want to go to florals. I don't know why. I think it's basically because when you look at older dinnerware and decorations of wallpaper and things like that in the dining area, I think of florals and ivy and things like that. And so I think that's why I tend to gravitate towards florals when I'm doing a foodie layout. So also because of the fragrance, maybe could also be another reason why I gravitate towards florals for foodie layouts. But stars do work too. It just depends on the restaurant. It depends on the vibe of the restaurant. This one here is a circa 1932 restaurant. It's got an old log cabin feel to it. Great American food offers. I don't know what I mean by American food offers, but we call them comfort foods. And that's what this restaurant offers, is a lot of comfort foods. And so, and I'm not sure if comfort foods are different for everybody, but it's just basically things that make you feel like you're home, right? That's a comfort food, is foods that make you feel like you're in your house, in your home, wrapped up in a blanket in front of the fire, watching, The Notebook. I don't know. That's a comfort food for me. And when I say comfort food, those are the foods I think of. And in all honesty, it changes year to year. Right now, it's, anything with rice and gravy is a comfort food for me right now. And some people say that it's soups and stews are comfort foods. So it's just different. So anyways, I am just journaling here. I wrote down the date of when we went to this restaurant and took our family photo. I wrote down the details being the Tiger Bar and Cafe. And then I'm writing about the Tiger Bar and Cafe, basically that it was built in 1932. It has a wood cabin feel to it inside, very retro look to it. And then, of course, I wanted to write down that there's 4 generations taken in this picture. So we've got great grandma, Nana and Papa, mom and dad, and then, of course, our children. So I thought that is awesome when we get a generational photo, because, the generations are going to get smaller, or hopefully they'll get bigger. Who knows? I don't know. But it was basically a saloon back in the day for this bar. And I really wanted to put that down, that it has that retro saloon feel to it. But it's been updated with the meals that they serve. And of course, the bar's been updated as well. So just a super cute, fun restaurant. If you guys are ever at June Lake, stop by the Tiger. It's one of our stops that we at least go once every time we get there. All right, so that is that. Also, too, I wanted to thank Tara for this amazing sketch. I think it works really well, whether it is turned or original. I absolutely love it. Don't forget to check out the 2 links that I have down below. For Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. One is the playlist link for everybody that is documenting their layouts here on YouTube. And the other one is a link to the Facebook group. So not only can you go check out all the sketches for this series, but all of the past series sketches. I mean, just an amazing, phenomenal place to go and get sketches and inspiration for those sketches. I mean, wow, I am blown away. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will check y'all later.